Dystopias don't arrive overnight. They creep in, one policy at a time, under the banner of safety or progress. In Britain, that creep has already happened. Environmental controls, technological controls, and financial controls. Together, they've built a society where your movements, your money, your speech, and your access can all be monitored and limited at the flick of a switch. And let's begin with environmental control. The ultra-low emission zone, or ULEZ, was sold as a way to clean London's air. But it's also a network of cameras logging every plate and every trip. ANPR now covers entire cities. And during COVID lockdowns, the state used public health laws to restrict movement, close businesses, and fine people for leaving their homes. Whatever your view on the policies themselves, the infrastructure for real-time monitoring and enforcement of mass behaviour was built and tested, and guess what? It's still here. And the next layer was technological control. Under the new Online Safety Act, sites hosting adult content must implement highly effective age verification. In practice, that means uploading your ID or using a government-approved identity service just to access parts of the internet. At first, it's only adult content, but the legal mechanism exists for other types of content: gambling, drugs, quote-unquote misinformation, and political dissent. Once the infrastructure is in place, extending it is just a policy tweak. And now comes digital ID. Pitched as a convenient, secure way to access government services and prove you can work or rent, but mandatory digital ID would become a central checkpoint for your life: work, housing, banking, healthcare, and online access. A physical ID can be left at home. A digital ID is a protocol. Every user leaves a data trail linking everything you do back to a single state-controlled profile. And the final layer is financial control. Britain is rapidly becoming cashless. ATMs and bank branches are vanishing. Shops refuse notes and coins. Every purchase goes through banks and payment processors. That creates a perfect surveillance record for your spending, and it makes financial access conditional. In a cashless world, being debanked or blacklisted doesn't just mean switching banks, it can mean losing the ability to buy or sell altogether. Add a future central bank digital currency, and the state could, in theory, program your money, restricting what you spend it on and where. Now, individually, all these things doesn't create a dystopia, but combined, they're a form of control stack. Cameras track your movements, digital ID verifies your identity, age gates control what you see online, and cashless payments track and control what you can buy. At that point, your freedom isn't enforced by police on every corner, it's enforced automatically by a system that decide what you're allowed to do. The genius of this system is how it's sold. Every measure is wrapped in the language of safety, protecting children, or helping the environment, and each time people accept it because they're told it's temporary or limited. But after each crisis, the power remains. After 9/11, permanent surveillance. After 2008, permanent austerity. After COVID, permanent health powers. Now digital ID and cashless society is another brick in the wall and another new normal. A free country is one where you can live without constantly proving your identity to a central authority. Britain is drifting into the opposite, a society where every movement, transaction and click is permission-based. You don't need to imagine Orwell's telescreen, it's already here. Only it looks like a phone app, a contactless card, and a friendly gov.uk login. Britain has slowly built the skeleton of a digital control system. It just hasn't been switched fully on yet. And the question is, will people push back now, or will they once again adapt, normalise and forget there ever was a time before?